the role of the committee, once that motion is placed to the committee, is for the committee to decide whether or not the person being proposed is suitable for the position, and that is the responsibility of the committee. That is the responsibility of this House. Not to go through the procedure of looking at all the resumes of the people who apply and to see if they indeed are better or not better. That work was done already. The name is being put forward, and the committee's role is simply to decide whether or not that person that is being proposed is suitable for the position. So, Mr. Speaker, when he says that the government is in fact going about this in the wrong manner and that's not the proper procedure, and while I will give him that he said that it may have been a better process for getting the national support, it is not mandated, Mr. Speaker. That process of making the selection or making the recommendation, I should say, has already been done, and the role of the Constitution and Foreign Affairs Committee, as I understand it, Mr. Speaker, would be to just say whether or not that person is indeed qualified and suitable for the position and put the final blessing of the National Assembly on it. And Mr. Speaker, as he says now that this person, Mr. Arzu, is a supporter of the UDP, or just putting another UDP supporter in a contract position, as he puts it, Mr. Speaker, is utter nonsense. In fact, I wish that he would see indeed, and this is why I am lamenting, or I'm regretting that indeed I was not present at that meeting, because I had other responsibilities on that day, Mr. Speaker. But I would have wanted to show him some of the other applicants whom my colleagues in the cabinet outrightly said could never be the Ombudsman, simply because, Mr. Speaker, these applicants were people who were activists in the United Democratic Party, and we thought that it was not in the best interest of this nation, just like them, to put politically active people in these positions. There were at least 2 or 3 of the other applications that we said absolutely not. Not because these were not good, qualified people, but because, Mr. Speaker, we thought that it would not have been in the best interest. So for them now, Mr. Speaker, to taint poor Mr. Arzu as a UDP, I don't know Mr. Arzu, and in fact, several others of the cabinet members don't know Mr. Arzu, and that was why we had to ask, who is this man? And in fact, the former mayor and the former representative did give their nod to say they know Mr. Arzu to be a man of good character. That no means that the man a UDP flunky.